watching Man That's Cooking. In this video we're going to show you how to make a pellet smoked Cajun butter turkey. Now if you haven't tried this before, it's not as spicy as you would think. It's actually kind of mild, believe it or not, but it's got a good butter taste to it. So this is a 14-pound turkey. It's got an alien inside of it, and also some ice cubes, even though it's been thawing in the refrigerator for 3 days straight now. So make sure you get everything out of the cavity and also remove any odd bondage material. Next, what we're going to do is use a pair of poultry shears and cut out the backbone, and that's going to spatchcock the turkey. When you cut out the backbone, that lets you flatten the turkey, and when the turkey is flat, it actually cooks evenly. What that means is the breast meat and the thigh and leg meat are done roughly at the same time, even though they both have to be finished at 2 different temperatures. And when you do this, don't just throw this turkey backbone away, because there's meat. This can be used for a lot of things. You could use it to make gravy. You can use it to make a broth. You can use it to make a soup. Now, if you don't have any poultry shears, you can also use a chef's knife. Just be careful with that. It's definitely less dangerous to be using these types of shears. And once you cut the backbone out, what you want to do is snip the breastplate right there, and that's going to help you to be able to flatten this turkey just like that. Next, you want to use paper towels to dry off the skin. If you keep the skin dry, that helps to make a more crispy skin. If it's moist, it's going to be rubbery and unpleasant. Next, we're going to inject this turkey with Tony Chachere's butter injection. So remove the packaging and just go ahead and toss this injector that comes with it. And you should pour this into a separate container so that you dip your injection needle into this container. And you don't contaminate the main bottle in case maybe you only use half the bottle and you want to save the other half for a different recipe. So you want to inject everything, the legs, the thighs, the breast meat, even the wings. Now don't be intimidated by this thinking that it's really spicy, because it's not. I mean, you should probably take a shot of this, do a shot. You're going to realize it doesn't have anywhere near the level of cayenne that the general Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning has. And the butter flavor is like a real intense movie theater popcorn butter flavor. So you want to use at least half of the bottle of this injection mixture. You might be able to get away with using the entire bottle if you try. And you can see what Man's doing here is making a few injection points and pumping a lot of liquid into those points. Now this is going to end up making pockets of the injection flavoring. You want to add a lot more injection points and pump smaller amounts all across the turkey breast, all across the leg and thighs as well. Alright, so after the injection, what you want to do is use a small spatula and try to separate the skin from the breast meat. This is going to help out with the next step, which is we're going to make our own Creole butter seasoning and place it underneath the skin. So start with 1 stick of softened butter. You can use salted or unsalted. And we've got some Tony Chachere's, and we've also got some herbs, rosemary, thyme, and sage, and mix that all together. And then use that spatula and shove this mixture up underneath the skin, and use your hands to kind of like take it off the top of the spatula and just squish it around. Now we're just going to do this with the breasts, but if you want, you could do this to the thighs and the drums as well. Now on the inside of this turkey, we're going to just throw down some good old classic Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Next, flip it back over, fold the thighs back out, and if you're slick like Man, you can one-handedly put the wingtips back behind the breast so that the wingtips don't burn. And now ideally you would want to dry it off with a paper towel one last time, and then season it down with some more Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Now you could take the remainder of the butter and spread it all about on the skin. That's going to help give this turkey a nice tan in the smoker. And then add one more layer of seasoning. Hey, don't worry, it's not going to be as spicy as you think. Okay? It's not. Finally, just for good looks, we're going to add the remainder of the herbs. We've got, once again, we got some chopped rosemary, thyme, and sage. Now, while this is happening, the smoker is getting preheated to 250 with applewood pellets. You can also use pecan, hickory, whatever you like. And after the first hour, go ahead and spray down this skin with some duck fat. That's going to help brown that skin. And then go ahead and add some temperature probes. You want one into the deepest part of the breast meat and one into the thigh. And the alarms are set at 165 for the thigh, 155 for the breast. Well, why is that? Well, when these alarms hit, we're going to crank the smoker heat up to 375 Fahrenheit, and that's going to help crisp up the skin and brown the skin and tighten it up so it's not rubbery. And of course, you want to increase the alarm temperatures to 165 in the breast and 175 in the thigh once you increase the smoker temp. Food porn flyover. Take a look at that. Does that look delicious? Spatchcock, baby. That's right. Helps an even cook happen for your turkey. So your breast meat and the thigh and drum meat is done roughly at the same time. So go ahead and let this turkey rest for like 15 minutes. Don't cover it. If you put some foil over it, that's going to make the skin moist. And you don't want that. You don't want that steam to be captured underneath the foil. You want to keep the skin as dry as you can. Alright, let's slice in and see what we got. So the easiest thing to remove on a spatchcock turkey is the thigh and the leg. Just like that. Nice and easy. Now, take a look at all that juice on that cutting board. Look at that. Wow. Alright, let's slice into this turkey breast. You can see the juices coming out right now. That's all that buttery marinade injection coming out right there. It's got the meat nice and juicy. And you can see there's this kind of like a pocket where the injection collected together. And that's not terrible, but you definitely want to have a lot more injection points to spread it around more evenly. I mean, you can't go wrong. Look at that skin, too. Look at all that juice coming out of this. Look at how juicy this slice is. I mean, this injection works really well. Gives it a nice buttery flavor. Again, it's not overly spicy. I mean, it's really not even with the seasoning on the skin, you don't even really taste any cayenne pepper. It's not hot. Now, if you can't find this Tony Chachere's butter injection at your local store, you can order it online. And alternatively, what you can do is use the similar butter mixture that you saw in this video and just melt a stick of butter or 2 sticks and add the Tony Chachere's seasoning to that and use that as an injection. So hey, thanks for watching this video. We hope you like it. Click like, click subscribe. If you don't like it, click don't like and tell us why you don't like it. Don't just be like an anonymous hater. Check us out at manthat'scooking.com. We've got other turkey recipes and all kinds of holiday recipes waiting for you to discover. Thanks for watching.